Few things are more sacred in a country than the integrity of its citizenship and immigration process, because if you lose control of those, you lose control of a great many other things. Well, American President Donald Trump is taking aim in an interview he did with Axios at birthright citizenship, the idea that just because you are born in a country means you are a citizen of that country. Now, President Trump has said that he is going to pursue an executive order rather than a constitutional amendment, which some people have said is required, or even an act of Congress, which most people would assume on a major policy item is in fact required. He says that he's run it by a council and he is convinced that he can actually do this by executive order. Now, I'm not a fan of governing by executive fiat, except when absolutely necessary. However, I do think that the idea of putting an end to birthright citizenship is something worth at least entertaining. Certainly not the tyrannical stroke of the pen that so many people are accusing it of being. Quite frankly, if someone walks into a country illegally at 8.5 months pregnant and then gives birth to a child, why should that child be a citizen when they're only in that country by an illegal act by another? There are a lot of ethical dilemmas that come up when you start talking about deporting children. However, we also have a very real phenomenon of anchor babies being used in the U.S. to keep illegal immigrants who are parents in the country. And now that Canada has its own problem of illegal immigrants flooding across the border and breaking the law by doing so, it stands to reason that this is a loophole that is being exploited here as well. And for starters, this is not out of the norm for Trump to say we have to put an end to birthright citizenship. This was a motion that was passed by Conservative Party of Canada members for the Canadian Conservative Party to put forward as a policy. That happened at the last CPC convention in Halifax. Quite frankly, few Western developed countries do offer birthright citizenship. Canada and the United States are rarities. But it stands to reason that we should not be rewarding with citizenship, which is in fact a tremendously valuable asset for Canada or the US, to people who are getting it not accidentally, but getting it because they broke the law. And this is where I draw a line. We're not talking about rare cases where someone might be on vacation and a baby comes a little bit early, but we do need to address it in the situations where people are deliberately trying to get into the country for the sole purpose of giving birth. Why should citizenship be earned by the child in that case? For the True North Initiative, I'm Andrew Lawton.